Good evening, this is Sergeant William Moffatt from RPU Control, and welcome to my final update for the TT period this year. The time is 9:10 in the evening on Saturday, 13th of June 2015. By way of update on what's been happening on our roads today, there have been 4 reported collisions which have been dealt with by traffic officers from the Roads Policing Unit. 3 of these were on the TT course, 1 resulted in serious but not life-threatening injuries, and the other 2 resulted in slight injuries being sustained by those involved. The final collision away from the TT course between 2 local motorists was a damage-only collision, I'm pleased to say. Reflecting on the TT festival, it's been a busy year for the officers from the Roads Policing Unit. When I drive to work each morning, I think about what situations, collisions and dangers I might have to send officers who are trying to keep people safe on our roads too. I never for 1 minute thought that that would include the tragic helicopter crash of last Saturday. Yet again, the attending officer's response was world class. The TT has been challenging in many ways, with 3 tragic fatalities on our roads and numerous serious injury collisions being attended. Despite the tragic loss of life and horrors that the officers have faced, their response and professionalism has been beyond reproach. Our sole aim is to keep everyone safe on our roads and to make the TT as enjoyable as possible for everyone. Despite this, there is a small percentage of locals and visitors alike who ride and drive dangerously on our roads and put other people as well as themselves in danger. One of the operators of one of our covert bikes has twice commented that he believed he was filming someone's death during the fortnight. Fortunately, this did not happen, but at least one of those people is currently in prison for the offences they committed and their total disregard of human life. The other is currently being processed through the judicial system and may well receive a similar punishment. Remember, your actions have consequences. Of note is that one of the parties involved in a collision today is subject of an anti-social behaviour order served on him back in the UK by the police force where he lives due to the manner of his riding. He has been here on the Isle of Man and clearly has no regard for the law, the order made against him, but more importantly, other people who he put in danger when he rode his motorcycle in such a way that he crashed it. He will be processed through the system and appropriately dealt with. I wanted to try and sum up the TT from a police perspective and struggled in a way to find the words to put this across. However, I found a post on Facebook from a special constable colleague here on the island, Andy Culshaw, which I think nicely sums it up. It says, TT, serious moments, comedy moments, sad moments, happy moments, meeting people and buzzing communities. This has been the biggest emotional roller coaster ever for me over the last fortnight. The satisfaction of having so many absolute perfect friends, colleagues and not forgetting family who I haven't seen for almost 2 weeks. This year has been an absolute beauty from start to finish. At the start, the masses of Manx people pulling together, helping to accommodate our visitors who suffered the poor weather and assisting putting their accommodation back together is such an important welcome to the island and which costs nothing. Most importantly, the feedback from visitors from all over the world telling me how good the Isle of Man and its people are, so friendly, helpful, considerate and just fantastic. I hope that all the visitors to the island have had a brilliant time whilst here and have started their journey home to get there safely, hopefully taking some fantastic memories back home with them. Hopefully our hospitality will encourage them to return for TT 2016. The people who work behind the scenes at the events like the TT or all heroes behind the running of the event, and personally for me, the staff that work in the Emergency Services Joint Control Room are absolutely brilliant to coordinate every person working in the emergency services to help keep us all safe. Is a job that no one ever sees, but every day everyone is kept up to date with what is happening around the island, putting people in places where they need to be. These people are not recognised enough. These are not only people to thank by a long way, but one that I feel don't get enough praise. Thank you all that I've worked alongside this week. It's been amazing. You two are all fantastic. In conclusion, we hope you've enjoyed the TT Festival, and we hope that you will return to our island again if you have been visiting us. Please tell your friends if this was the case. We will be here to welcome you back and to keep you safe on our roads. Officers from the Roads Policing Unit will still be out and about tomorrow on Sunday, for which is the final day of our TT 2015. Please remember that the mountain road is one way from Ramsey to the Cregna Bar until Monday the 15th of June 2015. We have all been absolutely overwhelmed by the messages of support and thanks expressed by people in person or on social media. To be able to support you and see and hear these comments makes our job worthwhile, even in the most challenging of circumstances. If you're returning for the Manx Grand Prix, we look forward to seeing you then. If not, until next year, stay safe and goodbye. To my colleagues in the Roads Policing Unit who I have had to send to situations of tragedy, sorrow and danger, thank you for everything you do and have done. It is a pleasure and privilege to work alongside you. Finally, my favourite posting to our social media sites this year read, "If Carlsberg did police forces, it would be the Isle of Man Police." Goodbye.